And we reach over to crank our ignition. Nothing happens. We just burn up in that flame. We just burn up in that fire of this Maya, of this illusion. And like, there are these people, who really get into these cars and they'll rip them apart piece by piece, piece by piece. They'll put engines in these drag racing cars that are only one-time deal. That's it. They build the engines, they're never broken in, they take them to the drag strip, it races, and that's it. Just capopulate the engine, make another one. And it's just like constantly we want that satisfaction. Constantly and sometimes these guys get so frustrated, get so mad, get so ruined, destroyed. Sometimes there you are, watching a car going racing, just going around and around, and all of a sudden a tire will blow out, or all of a sudden the engine will go, or the can will blow up, or something will happen. And the guy, the mechanic, they have a shot of him, and he's just going, shucks, what did I do? What happened? And the guy who's driving the car comes out and goes, man. And it's just like at that time, you could just feel that they would almost want to swear that they would never drive that car again in their whole lives, that they would never even touch a tool in their whole life. And it's just like they're so involved in it, they're so integrated into that whole thing that they want to just go back and do it again and again and again. And that's the way this whole Maya is. That's the way this great illusion is. That we get involved in it so much for that satisfaction, for that desire that we have. And we get so integrated in that. We get so involved in that. We become so one with that we lose ourselves. We lose our focus. We lose our aim. We lose our goal. What are we trying to do? And on the other hand, where there is this Maya, at this other hand, where there is all this illusion, all this darkness, all this, non-existence. On the other hand, there is ultimate satisfaction, ultimate existence, ultimate perfection, ultimate everything. And we always want that. We always want that in our lives. I mean, this is my experience, of course, Maybe you guys don't. Maybe there are some people who just wouldn't hear of it. But for me, it's true that that's what I want. That's what I've always wanted. And if I can place, myself in somebody else's shoes, which I don't intend to, I can see that person, that his lust, his desires, his constant effort to do something is because of wanting something. He's always, has constantly seen the shadow, seen the reflection of perfectness, of ultimateness. Like a little child. When Daya plays with something, she locks on. It's just like her eyes lock on to that thing. Her whole self locks on to that thing. And like maybe she's sitting on, with somebody on a table, Meryl on a table, and she sees a napkin, and she wants it. So she's gonna, with everything she's got, her mouth, she makes this funny face, and it's just like everything, with her eyes, with her feet, with her hand, with her mouth, she goes for it. And it's just like it takes so much coordination for her to bring her hand over to that napkin, and she grabs it. Any way she can. There's no formality for her. There's nothing. Any way she can grab, she grabs it. She holds on to it. And then it's just like put it in her mouth. And to bring it to her mouth, it's just like she's everything. Her eyes just crisscrossed, and her mouth bulges out, just wants that thing. And of course, when you see Daya with that, doing that, you go, wow, that's funny. Well, she does look funny. She looks really cute. But the thing is, that's the way we are. We want that perfection. perfectness so much. And I don't know when it all got spaced out, or when it all got lost, or when it got scattered. Maybe it was, there was this, maybe there was this man who walked like this, and he completely, you see, from that time where there were no spears, there was nothing, there was, people were living in trees. And then they realized that they had the power, that they had the potential to be able to move in caves. And maybe it was just one man who said, wow, man, I'm really stupid. What am I doing in this tree? I can move into that cave. It'll be much more comfortable.